EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Falcons take over on first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll throw first play with Penix. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early, they get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
Real quick, whole squad on that rim, 0 to 100, real quick, real quick, 0 to 100, real quick, whole squad on that rim, 0 to 100, real quick.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But you, at the same time, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and go backwards.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. To the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Agnew on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
boy. All my people there. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get to the minute the sun is up. There's no rest when shut it down. Whatever, get your money up.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. That'll change things out of bounds inside the 35.
That's good.
It is a big play there for the Falcons. An even 40 yards.
4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, left side. Here comes Robinson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The tackle made back at the
Well,
39
nothing
yard
doing
line.
here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. The run up the middle, it's Walker. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Throwing, Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they begin with 3rd and 8. Darnold to throw. Open man is Hilton. It's caught. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down and 3. To Walker, running right. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Walker. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll run with Walker. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Agnew on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He's inside the 35. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 53 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. That one is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 10-7.
Falcons 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd and 2. Cup in motion. Now, Darnold. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Darnold now to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
The throw on 1st down is Darnold. This one caught by the back out of the backfield.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Here's 3rd and 2. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
1st and goal.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Here's Darnold. And he'll take it on in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, we spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. He's going to look downfield for Chark. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Darnold to throw on first down. A quick throw right side. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
24-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Darnold. Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Cup in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. They go sideline and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Darnold to the air once more. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup. That is caught. And he'll be taken down. A big play for Seattle. 59 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Seattle. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. With the man, he's got it. It's London. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
It's Penix. Short throw taken by Penix.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 on the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Leonard Williams getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Garrett Reed. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to be out of bounds to shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw again is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You're going to go play action with Penix. That's into the hands of Warner, the tight end. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. You got a little reckless that time, and the defense made it pay.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Once again, it's Walker. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Try and run it with Walker.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
Here's first and 10. Now Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up second down.
Turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey,
They'll run here with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. in a moment. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Now, Milrow, this is a designed run, but he goes nowhere. Calls us man out. It's going to bring up 4th down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To turn that into a game.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
To the right, that's pitch. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On play action, Penix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over just shy of midfield.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. The throw on 1st down is Darnold. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally were able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Putting the tight end in motion. They send the tight end in motion. Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That is caught. He finds Walker. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. Here's Darnold again. That one to Zach Charbonnet. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This was decided. I'm sure they needed to take a timeout, but take it with them. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah.